Hello my huns. As you know, I just got back from my holidays. It was the best time of my life and I really got my day to night makeup glam down, so I thought why not show you all the things I wear, because yes, I am that bitch that wears makeup in the day. This is my nighttime look. If you want to see how I did them, please keep watching, and I would love it if you subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Yay! Let's set the scene. Imagine we're on our girls' holiday. Where do you want to be? Could be like Santorini, Mykonos, Ibiza. The sky's the limit, okay? And we're just getting ready for a day out, like a beach day, exploring the old town, you name it, anything in the day. And this is how I do my makeup for it. I actually just got back from Lisbon. It was incredible, but I genuinely must be the only person who comes back from holiday paler than when they went out. Like, I got a bit burnt out there, but I just don't tan. Like, I've obviously got fake tan on now, but look at my face. Like, it's just as it feels like it's paler than before. I mean, I do wear a lot of SPF, but apparently you still get a tan. I'm just using the Dr. Pawpaw 4-in-1 serum. I'm on to my second bottle now because it's just incredible. It makes my skin feel so supple and it's really affordable. I've been using it for a few months and I do really feel like my skin is the best it's ever looked. Like, I barely get spots anymore, so it's obviously working out for me. One thing on holiday that I used to skip was always skincare, which I don't know why. Like, I just would not be bothered to pack it and stuff. Like, obviously I'd have like face cream, but I wouldn't pack like serums and eye creams. I'm just using the Kiehl's avocado eye treatment. Like, honestly, I've been using this for ages and I feel like I've barely even like touched the sides, and this is so good for hydrating my eyes. Like, after a night out, using this when you're on a hangover, because it's kind of green, it kind of just like depuffs and moisturizes them. I get a lot of problems with my eyes because I get eczema, and it's like gentle enough. I also feel like when you use eye cream, it just stops your concealer like creasing as much. Obviously lip balm. I can't be talking to sexy boys with like dry chapped lips, so as always we're going to use the Dr. Pawpaw one. This is the Shea Butter one. I haven't gone a day this year where I haven't wore a Dr. Pawpaw lip balm. Can't explain it. Like, it's unmatched. Nothing else, no lip balm is as good as this, for sure. Last but not least, SPF. Like, I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys, the Dr. Pawpaw 50+ SPF is one of the best. I wore it the whole time in Lisbon and it didn't make my makeup go greasy or anything. It's just, you want to stay protected. It's the thing that ages your skin. Like, come on now, come on. I know we all want to tan, but it's just not worth it, especially as I'm getting older. I don't want to get wrinkles, you know, and also I don't want to get skin cancer, not being funny. Like, I've seen a lot of influencers recently come out that they got their moles checked and they had skin cancer. It feels so nice. And I like that it's a day cream as well. Like, I don't have to use a million products, especially on holiday. Like, why am I going to be taking a million face creams on holiday? Like, I'm just absolutely not. Although I fucked up last time. I thought I had a whole bag and I didn't. Izzy was like, why have you bought all this stuff? We've only got a cabin bag. I was like, no. And I had to pay £60. It was just so stupid, idiotic behaviour. Bringing you in closer to do my brows. I know there's gonna be some people that are like, what the fuck, you wear makeup in the day on holiday? Yes, I fucking do. And if you have a problem with that, like, take it up with HR, because I just don't care to like explain myself. Like, why am I gonna spend all year waiting for like a really fun holiday to not like feel like I look nice on it? I don't know. Even if I'm going to the beach, most likely I will be getting photos, or like, what if there's a sexy one? I don't know. I don't have to explain it. I just like wearing makeup, okay? So yeah, I run a little bit through my brows. Obviously for day, I will be like quicker and do it a lot more natural. Let me know in the comments, are you a makeup on holiday girl or a natural girl? This brow pencil is so bloody cheap, but it's so good. I get incredibly oily skin, so even in the day I will use the e.l.f. matte putty primer, and it's like a cute little travel size one. This will just help me like stick down all the oil and also keeps my makeup on, because there's just no point doing a whole face of makeup if it's not gonna stay. See what I mean? It's just sort of like matted everything down and like blurred my skin out. I love it. For skin, I do use a tinted moisturizer, although this one from Urban Decay, I can't lie, it might as well be a foundation. I've got the shade 40 light medium. It will be a lot darker than my face, but it will match my neck. You don't need a lot of this. To be honest, it's probably best to just put it on with your hands so you can like work out how much you're using, but you'll see it straight away. Like, it just has quite a lot of coverage, but because it's all about hydration for my skin, although it's oily, it does lack a lot of like hydration. I definitely need to drink more water. So something like this surprisingly gives me a glow, but doesn't make it like wet and oily. Really good and underrated. Like, I don't hear people talking about Urban Decay products as much, especially not their face products. Like, I've never heard anyone talking about this, but I really like it. So that's it. So you can just see it a bit further away, so it matches my neck nicely, but it still has like a skin-like effect. And look, I barely even used any, and I just love it. I think more people should get it, so definitely try it out. I've had it since last year. It's probably expired, to be honest. For concealer, I'll be honest, you definitely would have heard me slagging off this concealer quite a few times. NARS Creamy Concealer. And then I used it the other day on holiday because I was like, I might as well use it up, even though I don't really fuck with it. Oh my god, I realised why I don't like it. I only like it in the summer. Like, it's like a summer glowy natural concealer, so in the winter it just wasn't doing a lot for me, but in the summer that's exactly what I need. Like, you know, when it's just so natural, it's almost like you're not even wearing concealer. So yeah, I've slagged it off a lot, to be honest, and I kind of want to buy it again. That's really bad, isn't it? Maybe it'll just be a summer thing. I'm using this bronzer for a few weeks and I am obsessed. Collection cream bronzer. Look, it's actually a dupe for Tan de Soleil from Chanel. Like, it's got that mousse sort of texture. This was made for natural holiday makeup. I just swirl my brush in and you'll see it's a super natural, like, caramel colour bronzer. So I still use it for nighttime, but I just add contour. But in the day I wouldn't use contour, I just do a little bit of bronze. Makes you look a bit more like tanned, and I'm sure you could just do this on no makeup face, do you know what I mean, and give you a little something. It blends so nicely, and it's £8.99. The Chanel one's like £46, so it's a steal. Blusher, also from Collection. It's the Filter Finish Radiant Blush, like the blush light one. I mean, let's talk about the elephant in the room. It's obviously a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury. This one is called Peach Pleasure. I do find, obviously, it's ridiculously cheaper than Charlotte Tilbury, but you need a lot more product for it to show up. But I mean, if you're looking for a nice, affordable dupe, like, you can't go wrong with this. And this is so nice for like an everyday natural look, because it has, do you see what I mean, a little glow and a sheen, but you don't look like you've got a ridiculous amount of blusher. Like, it could look like a cute little bit of sunburn, or just like perks you up. Again, would be one that would look amazing just on skin with nothing on too. I don't bake my face in the day, but I will use a pressed powder from Charlotte Tilbury just in the center of my face where I get loads of oil. Like, genuinely, if I don't do this, my makeup will be running down my face, so it's gotta be done. And this powder is beautiful and making you just look flawless. This is how the skin is looking, just so nice and natural. To be honest, it's a similar routine to what I do in England when I don't want to look ultra glam, sort of just like a work, school, everyday look. I wear this when I'm like volunteering. I do like to put a little bit in my eyes. Shoot me, arrest me. She's a glam queen. On holiday, I did take this little palette, which is so cute, the Naked Sin palette. So nice for just traveling with, and it kind of has every color I would need. What I do is I just take the color Boring and I pop it just into the crease with a big fluffy brush, just quite like messily, just to give a bit of definition, because otherwise I just feel a bit like naked, like a potato, do you know what I mean, like all one color. Ow, oh my god. I don't like to do that. Fucking hell. See, it just adds a little something. And then I take a little angled brush, take the shade Twisted. These names are quite random. And I do a little tiny definition on the eyes. See what I mean? I'm sorry, that just opened up my eye a million times. It just is cute, and it really takes a few seconds to do. Because I know some people say you just want to get out when on holiday. All my friends always think that I'm going to take long, and then when they see me do my makeup, they're like, oh, you've done like a full face in like fucking 10-15 minutes. I'm like, yeah babe, while you were faffing around in the shower, look at me go. I've already showered, done all this, got dressed, and they're still picking out outfits, do you know what I mean? Because it's a brown liner, it just looks a lot more subtle and natural. But yeah, I really like that. I do it pretty much every day. I don't think I've left the house without a little half wing in a long time. Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. It's just a really nice fat brush, and it gives like a nice volumized, like fluttery lashes, and I feel like that definitely looks more natural than like thin long ones. I don't know why, like I don't know the science behind it. A few swipes does so much. it looks something like that. It really is just such a banging mascara. I use so many different ones and I like them, but I always seem to come back to this one. Oh, and I don't use any underneath because I find on holiday like my mascara keeps smudging. Maybe I should try like a waterproof one. I don't know if it's just because everything gets a bit greasy and sweaty, but how annoying. I do like to fluff up my brows with this Refy brow tint. You can actually use this on its own without nothing at all, but it just kind of pushes them up and sets them so they're gonna stay all day. For lips, I just use Misguided shade Bougie because it's kind of like my lip colour but better. Like a cute like rosy pink. I always feel it makes you look a lot more natural and like flushed than if you use like a brown nude. For lipstick, I'm gonna use my fave ever. It's the MAC Tres Blase. It doesn't really feel like a lipstick. It actually feels more like a balm because it's so moisturizing. Like you'll see it has like a nice sheen to it, and I just think it's like the cutest natural pink rosy color. So yeah, that would be my look for the daytime. I probably wouldn't do much to my hair, just like dry it, leave it natural. But yeah, I think this is really cute and easy to do, and you just feel nicer. And if you're like taking pics in the day, or if you meet any boys, you're gonna feel like just confident and good in yourself. So yeah, let me know what you think of my day look. I'm gonna go and curl my hair, and then we're gonna come back and I'll show you my nighttime holiday look. Right, huns, I'm back. Got my new dress on. Look, cute. It's from Princess Polly. So now imagine we got back to the room. We've had some lays, you know, getting ready on the balcony with your girlies. Unreal, top tier vibes. I have taken the face makeup off because that's what I normally would do unless I was in an absolute rush, just because I feel like it would have got a bit gross from being out in the sun all day. But you do you, you know, who am I to tell you? Primer, also from e.l.f., but we're going to use the Power Grip. Girlies, I'm telling you now, this stuff will stick any makeup down. I think it's a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip. Like, I can't explain the feeling. It feels like sticky but like in a nice hydrating way. Oh my god, so I am actually going on another holiday next week, and I know you're probably like, why are you going on so many? I fucked up, like majorly fucked up. I put it wrong in my calendar. It was planned for, honestly, I don't know how I wrote it wrong in my calendar. It was planned for months, and when me and Izzy went to Lisbon, it was really quickly decided, and we just like booked it within like 2-3 weeks, and I just didn't register the fact that I have a week and a half and then I have to go straight off again. Like, I mean, I'm not complaining because also I can just wash my clothes and bring a lot of the stuff I brought to Lisbon. Obviously I've got a few new dresses if they fucking arrive, but yeah, also straight back to Portugal. So, and that's my only holidays for this year. I mean, it'd be good if I get another one in, but I mean, at the end of the day, 2 is already, like, I'm very grateful for that. I'm using the Fenty Pro Filter in shade 240. This is such a sick foundation. I only recently tried it. This colour is very good for fake tan, by the way. It's called Pro Matte. And that's exactly what I need for a night out, because I am not like a cute, pretty sit still girly on a night out. Like, I will be twerking. Well, I can't really twerk anymore since I hurt my knee, but do you know what I mean? Like, I am not just sat there. I run around, I'm jumping around. I don't know why I'm saying I'm running and jumping, because I actually am not allowed to do any of those things yet, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just a bit feral on a night out, so I need makeup that's gonna stay, because I probably won't retouch my face the whole night. Like, I don't have a mirror, I don't know, I just don't even look at myself when I'm out. This is a long wear foundation, and it honestly just is so like buttery and smooth, and although it's like quite full coverage, you don't feel it like on your skin. So yeah, I really like it. I don't know why it took me so long to try the Fenty one. Maybelline Anti-Age Under Eye Concealer. I have unlocked a new insecurity, right? I never used to get bags or anything. I know, what a little bitch. Like, I was just a lucky bitch. I didn't get anything like that under my eyes, and recently, look, when I smile, it's like all creased. I know you're probably thinking that's not even that deep, but you know when it's just something that you've, like a new insecurity you've unlocked and you're obsessed with it? That's what's happened, and I hate that I'm so vain that I like care about little things like that. And I am body confident and like confident in myself, but I think every girl every now and then just, it's like when you find a new wrinkle. This is what happens when I'm 27. Like, you just find things that you're like, oh, that's a new thing to be worried about. Going in with the Collection cream bronzer again, but I do add more contour for nighttime and maybe just, you know, slap it on a bit more. I'm not exactly neat when I do my makeup, to be honest. I am manifesting for this next holiday a holiday romance. I mean, I don't know if you watched my Lisbon vlogs. If you didn't, little reads, what the fuck? If you didn't, go watch them. But yeah, I actually kissed 2 boys in Lisbon. But nothing really came of it, you know. I didn't see them a lot, didn't hang out with them a lot. It was just fun to have a little flirt. Like, I don't know, I just want to be excited about a man. Like, I want to be excited about a romance. Like, I don't want to date anyone I've established. I don't want a boyfriend, but it would be fun to just have a little fling. Like, I think I've got to a point of healing where I'm almost like at a good place that I'm too secure to even get in a relationship, because I just feel like they're all gonna fuck me over, and I'm always like, oh, like I don't really know. I'm just bored. I'm bored of my life at the moment. Okay, and then the Hollywood's cream contour wand from Charlotte Tilbury. I had this for ages and didn't use it because it's very expensive, and I was like trying to use up my other stuff. I don't know why I waited, because it is the best thing in the world. It deserves all the hype. I do 3 dots underneath, and it's a really nice contour bronzy colour. We can do a little bit. I haven't mastered the nose, to be honest, because it's a sponge applicator. I mean, that is the fucking most diabolical contour I've ever seen. But you'll see, it honestly, it like blurs into your skin and it looks really natural. Like, if you are someone who's scared to do contouring, you need to get this, because look, I put a lot on and it just like buffs away so easily. I do it under my lip because it makes your lips look bigger. Not that I need them to look bigger because I had lip filler, but you know what I mean. Nose, I'm not gonna lie, a bit hard to blend because the product is so blendable. If you make a mistake, it just buffs away. It's perfect. Yes, I am that bitch that packs like 2 blushes, 2 palettes. I do pack like 2 of everything. I am a bit makeup crazy. You don't need to do all of this. You could just use the same day makeup and just put it on more, but these are the bits I really love. The Rare Beauty Hope blusher. I could write a sonnet about this, babes. It's so nice. Look at that colour. You need barely anything. It's so fucking pigmented. Be really careful. I used to have the shade Happy and I thought I didn't like Rare Beauty, but then I got this shade and realised this is my shade. Like, oh. So just take a little brush, dip it. You'll see the colour. It goes with every look. Like, it's a little bit pinky, but it's still neutral enough. Like, and it's glowy, but it stays on. Like, I absolutely love it. I feel like Rare Beauty and Fenty are definitely the 2 best celebrity makeup brands. I hope I'm not forgetting one. Unreal. 10 out of 10. Look at it. A little bit on the nose as well. The difference with a night out makeup is I definitely will bake. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Ultra Blur. I literally forgot how to talk. Ultra Blur. And I have my Trigwell powder puff, but I need to wash it. How do I wash this? Should I just give it a scrub in like the sink with dish soap maybe? Washing up liquid. Why did I say dish soap? I'm gonna actually use this corner instead because the tip bit is so ugly. And this powder, it's so good. It's translucent, but the Blur one does have like a little colour to it, which I don't mind because look how brightening that is. And like, oh my god, I've never done that where you can see the difference so clearly. It's just beautiful. Smooths out your pores, it keeps your makeup on, brightens. It gives you that like baddie, like bad bitch Instagram kind of makeup. And this also from Collection is really, really good. Again, a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury. It's like the highlight wand. Look, that's so fucking satisfying. Oh, just pop a little bit on the cheeks. High points, because when it's a night out and especially on holiday, I feel like I want to be a glowy bronzed goddess, and I think these are really, really cheap, so obviously I'm going to link everything for you. A little more of the Refy tint in my brows just to deepen them up. Bringing you in closer to show you my eyes. I always take my Soft Glam palette. As you can see, it's very battered. I take orange soda and a bit of burnt orange, and I just go over that crease that we did earlier, but now I kind of bring it out a bit more and flick it up. I've been doing my eyes in this really nice like gold cut crease for a while now, and it's definitely my most complimented. Like when I wear it, people are like, oh my god, I love it, and that's how I know it's good. It is a bit extra. I'll show you at the end. It gives like a Bratz doll sort of energy, but for a holiday you've got to like turn up, haven't you? It's like when you can have loads of fun with your makeup. With a smaller, denser brush, I take the shade Rustic, which is sort of like a warmer brown, and I just do that more into the outer V. So we're building up into a cat eye. Like, I love to change the shape of my eyes with makeup because my eyes are quite like downturned and a bit hooded and small. So this, I feel like you really like trick people with makeup. These sticks from e.l.f. Oh my god, they're so good. I never thought I was like a cream shadow girly until I started using this. This is the No Budge shadow stick in shade Champagne Crystal. And you can either go straight onto the eye, just like so, in that empty space where we've not put anything. Look how pretty that is. Oh, I love it. Or it's so creamy, you can just literally go like this and then smudge it on. Do you see what I mean? If you want maybe a bit more pigment, it's the best way to go. I feel like you never get a sparkle as good as when you use a cream shadow, because they're just like wet. Like, I can't explain it. I love them. That looks really pretty. Like, you could just leave it like that, but I do like using the dark brown shadow stick as well. This one's called Mint Melt, and I just place that like on the lash line and then going up into the outer V like so. And I start with a little bit and then I just keep building to a lot. And as you go, you want to make sure you're like smudging it with a brush. It does take a little bit more blending than a normal shadow, but it still blends very, very nicely. Like, can you already see the difference? So cute. It gives like a way more sexy, smoky effect. And again, you can leave it like this, but I add the shade Fairy too, which is quite like a nice yellow gold. It does make it a bit OTT, so do you see what I mean? So you can happily just use the shadow stick, but I find using shadows over the cream will definitely help stick them down and like stay longer. I use the shade Floof from MAC just in the inner corner. You don't need to buy this palette, you can just get this one or use any sort of like white inner corner shade. I just think it really opens up and brightens the eyes. Personally, with this look, I do think liquid liner looks better, so I've been using this Rimmel Wonder ink. It's really, really nice and easy to use. I always prefer pens. I think, oh, there's nothing worse than having a stray hair, look, on you. Like, it's actually making me feel sick. Get off. Okay. The pens, the pens are way easier to use because you have a lot more control. I go thinner towards the front of the eye, and then as I get out, I start like drawing it on a bit thicker, and that also adds to the like sexy cat eye look. Do you see what I mean? And then we're gonna do a wing, going upwards and outwards. Like, look at the difference. Oh. Liner it just does a lot for me. Like, that instantly takes it to like sexy doll like makeup, and I leave underneath completely nothing. Like, that's what gives you the facelift effect. So even when I do mascara, I only do the top, and I think this is what Kylie Jenner does, and it really works for her, so I'm sure it'll work for me too. Little bit of Fenty Moscow Mule and Ginger Binge just to give an extra little pop on the cheeks. I love this. This is what Madison Beer uses, and ever since I heard that, I was like, you're coming home with me. MAC Wow lip liner. Like, if you don't know about this, I'm sorry, are you new here? Are you new here? Come on now, it's the best lip liner in the world. If they ever discontinued it, oh my god, I'd actually rob the MAC warehouse. It's just like the nicest dark nude with a slight pink tone. I've probably used it for about 10 years now, which is mad. You can't tell me that it's not gorgina. Because it's a night out look, we are going to do gloss. Fenty Beauty Fussy. It's a really nice like pink tone, and it just literally looks like you've got like diamonds on your lips. The shine is unmatched. I haven't found a lip product like it. Smells really good too. You can just keep it in your bag. It's non-sticky. Oh, do you think we should do lashes? Fuck it, let's do lashes. Just gonna apply a little bit more mascara to the top. The good thing about Better Than Sex, if you don't take it off, it's fine because it literally just builds up. It doesn't go clumpy, even if you've had it on for like all day, sorry. Please don't have it on for days. Please make sure you're taking off your makeup at night. I use the Eyelaw 009. They're like 3/4 lashes. I have small eyes, so I can't really wear big lashes. Even if I do, I have to cut them. If I get these on camera, you have to do a shot of like Tequila Rose. Not a heavy shot, something easy, like a baby Guinness. Oh my god, when we was in Lisbon, we gave this cute Ukrainian guy his first baby Guinness shot. Oh my god, shout out to Slava. He was such a babe. Oh my god, maybe if I chat while doing this. Oh, take a shot. Take a fucking shot right now. I want video proof, Hans. I'm actually a makeup artist. What the fuck? Okay, let me tell you another story while I do this, and hopefully it will help. We met these girls from Birmingham, and they were so lovely. Oh, okay, maybe it doesn't work. Maybe it doesn't work. They were so lovely. And we were just like vibing with them the whole night. we find out they were fucking 18, and honestly they acted just like us, and they were shocked at how old we were. Like, I'm 27, Izzy's 30, and it's so weird with ages. Like, people are really shocked when I say my age, or like, it worked. See, when I'm distracted and not focused, it works. Look, as I was saying about ages, yeah, boys, everyone's like, can't believe you're 27 or 30, whatever. And it's so weird because you're not going to look that different at 27. Like, you're just not. Like, you're in your 20s, even early 30s, you're going to look the same. I don't know why it's such a big thing. Like, 10 years shouldn't really change your appearance that much, I don't think. Oh my god, these lashes, I'm so glad I put them on. That just completed it. Divine. This setting spray, if you don't get this, you are doing yourself a disservice. I know it's expensive, but it's fucking worth it. Like, the Laura Mercier Translucent Pure Setting Spray. This will keep your makeup on. This is what keeps my makeup on every night out and on holiday, even in the heat. Even in the day, I forgot to put it on earlier, I'll put it on. Because it just sticks your makeup down. Like, I got all my friends onto it. Oh, the spray is really bad, but it's a very good setting spray. Okay, what are we thinking? Well, I love it. My favourite part of on holiday is just like getting ready with your girls, chatting shit in the hotel room, playing Uno, even though my friend Meg is so good at Uno, it's not even fun to play with her, but sorry, it's giving Bratz energy. Like, it's giving, I'm gonna find a rich sugar daddy and he's gonna invite me on his yacht. I don't think that kind of stuff happens in Albufeira, but if it did, this makeup would get me a one-way ticket. Do you know what I mean? Sexy. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked my day tonight makeup looks. I hope it gave you loads of inspo. If you've watched this full video, honestly, I love you so much. My makeup videos never do as well, so if you are one of the Huns that watch them, like, you don't understand how grateful and appreciative I am to, like, I've done YouTube for 3 years now. Like, I'm not a big YouTuber by any means, but the fact that a few of you still watch, like, it really means everything to me. Like, it means so much. Like, I love doing these kind of chilled makeup videos. Like, I started out doing makeup, so yeah, it just means a lot to me. Love you guys, and when you see me next, I'll already be in Albufeira, and yes, vlogs will be coming. Have the best week.